joins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
The broadcast is live.
yeah. There's
How do we
zero
see?
people.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Live comments.
Live comments. There's
Hello, hi there.
okay. Do you see anyone
Only
joining?
7 minutes.
I see zero
Okay,
people.
only
Okay,
7
5.
minutes.
Say hi if you're online.
Hi.
Hi. Well, guys, you know what we should do? Each one of us, we should share the stream on our personal pages.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. we
So
have
there
to do
will
it.
be more people
Yeah.
joining. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me
Yeah.
just 1 sec.
Hi,
Let's
Paul.
do
Hi,
it.
Jennifer. Paul
Oh.
Glendenning.
Got a
Jennifer
Special friends there.
Grzanka.
link here.
All right.
Okay,
So
yeah.
let me share this
Yeah.
on my page.
Oh, what a trip. I'm watching the video of the streaming,
Yeah,
and
while
it's
you're
just
there.
me some minutes ago. It's something really crazy, and I'm getting out of my mind. I mean,
Okay. All right. So let's wait for a credit. Oh, there's already 100 people that have joined. So there's.
Let's see if
Thanks, Jennifer. We are excited that you're excited. So there's Pisto voting. Love from Mexico. ¿Qué tal, México?
No,
Vamos, tío.
no.
So
yeah.
we are okay. Thanks, Chris. All right. So that's the video. We are sharing the video on our personal pages, and then we'll be with you. We're waiting for other people to join. And just be patient a little bit, and then we start right off. So
Right. What are you laughing about?
all right. So let me share also this
The
video.
tone of the voice was wonderful. Right.
Right. Yeah. Share. Fuck. Why is it so complicated?
Yeah.
Okay. Tonight you're gonna sing a song.
Yeah.
Some guy,
Yes.
Yes.
you know.
No, that's not the
Or
point of
sing a
the
song.
whole.
Okay.
Share.
Okay, should we start?
Share.
Shall
Go on.
we
I have
start?
to share the
Yes.
live.
Okay,
I didn't
let me see.
know.
There's enough. I mean, there's 163 people. So, hail from England, hail to England, hail to Liechtenstein.
Oh yeah, they got the same anthem.
Okay, so there's a spoiler. The shop should have a name. The sock has a name already. Don't worry. Just don't be too spoilery. We'll get there. Okay. So, guys, I think that's
Yes.
that's it. There's enough people that are joining the conversation here, the live streaming. So let me just do a brief recap of what's going to happen tonight and what are we going to do together. All right.
Yeah.
So first of all, this whole enterprise started last week, like 2 weeks ago. We voted for a bunch of songs on our private Facebook group. So if you're not a member of our private Facebook group, you should join straight away. So we were voting for a bunch of titles and themes for the next song. And the 8 best songs were We Would Die for Metal 2 if we made money like Nanowar do. Then there was Wash Your Hands with Your Tears. There was Haram Believes in Open Polls. Then there was the Cirrhosis of the Ancient Gods. Then there was the Epic Journey of a Lost Sock in a Washing Machine. Then there was Kittens, Firefighters, and Loin. Then Slurped by a Crocodile and Nano of War. So these were the 8 titles. Then you voted for these titles in the Instagram stories during last week. And then eventually we ended up with the title or theme of the song that we are going to discuss tonight, which is the Epic Journey of a Lost Sock in the Washing Machine. So we will tell you what we've thought about this song. We have a few ideas. We got a few like music parts that we wrote. So eventually we'll share everything with you. But let me start with so I don't know, Mohammed Abdul, you want to say something about?
Oh yeah. First of all, I want to thank everybody for making Nano of War idea got banned, because it's the shittiest idea we ever heard about in a long time.
Even Power of Carbonara was worse, by the way.
I don't think so. Maybe it's a good battle. I mean, but that Nano of War was really. I mean, you got us afraid. We were afraid to do it, even because we already got Nanowar. That's the song of the band. I mean, we didn't know what fucking to do if Nano of War won the challenge. So thanks everybody for making a good idea win the challenge. And actually, this time we're very happy for it, because the idea itself, it's cool, and it gives us a lot of possible scenarios. We actually picked what we think that is the best one, and we have something in mind that, for my perception, is wonderful and it's huge. So I don't know, Gatto, if you want me to introduce it, or maybe I'm talking since just a long time right now.
I don't know if anyone else has something to do about this whole project. So let me just discuss. Mr. Buffo,
Yeah.
Are you happy that this title won? Were you rooting for another title, or did you
Sure. No. I love this title because it helps to create a song full of story, full of immersion, and it's very deep arguments. And so that's it. Let's get started. I want to.
Let me ask also the same question to Mr. Poroboro Minimac. Did you prefer any other title, or were you happy with this one that was chosen? Hey.
He's frozen.
Oh no, I'm very happy of this title since I'm a big. What?
If you preferred another title from the ones that were voting.
Yeah, we got a little bit delay, so let's make
No. I don't. Okay, I don't prefer another title. This title is perfect for me since I am a big sock fan, and I use
say
socks
sock, right?
every day, and I always. I said sock, Abdul. Yeah, yeah. There will be maybe another song with a similar sound, but it's not. Today is not the day. So I always
Right,
want
so let
play
me
a
ask
song
the same
to
question.
honor my songs.
Okay. Anyway, we know now. What are your thoughts about?
Yeah, I think the title is cool, but it's super challenging title to write about, and I think it's a hard topic, but we can make it, and I love to explore the journey of the sock with you.
All right, so I say we can start straight away. If you're all there, then we can tell you what we thought so far. So let us just start with the main idea of the song. So first of all, we wouldn't take this, so the epic journey of a lost sock in the washing machine would not be the title of the song, but it's a very good theme. So we still need to think about the title exactly. And that's the first thing. The second thing is that we thought already about some kind of plot about what happens in this song. So there must be some development in the history, in the whole plot of in the background of we're going to talk about. So the idea is that the whole story, the whole song will talk about two socks. It's a pair of socks. They are married. They're happy together, and at some point, the she sock, whose name is Socaontas, gets kidnapped by some evil piece of clothing. So it might be we thought it could be a pajama, but it could be an underpants, it could be a shirt, it could be, I don't know, it can be anything. So this is something. The important thing is at some point the she sock, Socahontas, gets kidnapped by some evil piece of clothing. And then this evil piece of clothing puts her in a castle. Like the castle is maybe it's a closet, so it's like it's a top drawer in a very, very tall closet. So the whole idea, the whole cast of this sock is to go back to the loved one, to save her, so to get her back from the hands of the evil pajama or the evil underpant or whatever. So Socahontas, yes. So and the main characters are Bob Sock and Socahontas.
Just write it there.
Yeah, I'm writing it there.
Yeah, great.
So
Write it.
these are the two main characters. So the whole idea is, of course, this can be a long story. So it can be anything from a maybe 10-minute song to a whole concept album. Everything depends on what you are going to present. And
Yeah.
so let me just answer to this question. No, Ilya, no, it cannot be, because the villain must be another piece of clothing. So the idea is that there is some piece of clothing, like, for example, a pajama, like a one-piece pajama, or maybe a T-shirt or some underpants that kidnap her because they feel alone, they feel lonely. So these two socks are always together, and they are very happy together. They are a married couple, and the guy that's the clothes that kidnaps the she sock must be some other piece of cloth. It cannot be a sock. So anyway, these topics okay. Please refrain from doing this kind of very idiotic jokes. It's much better for everyone. Thanks a lot. Anyway. Okay. This is an idea. Okay. How about a ski mask as the kidnapper? No. What the fuck?
Ski mask.
Why?
Ski mask. Well, I mean, you're like already assuming that this whole story takes place in some very cold place where people have ski masks in their closets. No. It's skewing the whole story.
Wait, but I'm okay. Yeah, because the ski mask is usually the mask that is used by thieves, as far as am I right?
Sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, there's Michael.
That's
That's
sense.
right. Please add Bilbo leggings in the pack. It's
Bilbo
super-
leggings is a very
Bilbo
good-
leggings.
Bilbo
Very cool.
leggings.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, I will
Bilbo
write it
leggings.
down.
Yes, it's going to be there. We already have another kind of names. So there's
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt,
The hat.
the hat, and there's also the Jingle Belt.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Jabba the Hutt can be the villain. I mean, Jabba the
wasn't
Hutt
also-
was a villain, right? So Jabba the Hutt can be.
But the head, it's
What?
Yeah, it's in the between of being actually a villain than being involved in some way. So Jabba the Hutt is
Okay.
something in between.
Okay, so it's
I
like
don't know.
a friend of the villain. Okay, so let me write Bilbo Leggings.
Bilbo leggings. I wrote it down. I got a black note, so I put Bilbo leggings in the black note. Maybe somebody
Thanks
will
a
die
lot.
today.
Bilbo Leggings. Let's see.
So Bilbo leggings. It's
Okay.
actually a fucking good idea. So great, guys, keep on going in this way. It's really
Yeah.
good. It's
Okay.
Dracula. It's an evil bra.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a bra.
Dracula.
Actually, we have a guy asked that what does it means a hat in the washing machine.
Regular is good.
But the point is that actually we want to change a little bit because we thought that making the whole story inside a washing machine is just not too much. You cannot do the different flavors that we want to do in the whole song. So actually we will. I think that the best idea. We think that the best idea is to talk about a journey of the sock outside the washing machine, going on and on. Maybe is got taken and put somewhere in the closet, and he has to find back the she sock, the Socahontas, some way in the closet. So the whole story will not happen just in the washing machine, but also outside of it.
This is also very good.
Mao, Mao Zedong is actually great.
Great.
Okay, so I guess we should find a villain. I think Bracula is a pretty good one. Bracula is a very good name.
Yeah.
Mao Zedong is also pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I would go for Bracula to be honest, because it's like
It's
blood sucking thug. It's like he wants to
yeah,
suck some energy from.
but it's a tough challenge. I mean, they're both hilarious. Mao Zedong is hilarious.
Mao Zedong is very good. Yes. No. Definitely.
Mao
But
Zedong
I don't
is
think like the
also
name is
a
not
good
is
name
not
for
even
a
enough.
villain, indeed.
Sorry.
No, okay. I was saying that Mao Zedong was a good name for a villain, but maybe not evil enough. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think Bracula is worse. It's like more evil. So
It's also ridiculous.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if we can mix some typical evil villains like Dracula, for example, with some wearing stuff. The loneliness of the sock distance run. I don't know if Dracula is good. I mean, Dracula is great. I don't know if we can find something similar to Dracula. I don't know, with Frankenstein or whatever. Just trying, but nothing comes to
I
my
think
mind. Maybe.
Because Dracula is a villain, is very evil, and
Okay.
you know it can be like a sock sucker or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Ah, that's good.
and also you kidnap beautiful ladies. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it could
I
be
had another idea that it's related to this. That the she sock is the right sock, because the women are always right. So she has to be the right. This is something. This is something that needs to be inside the
what a finesse.
Yeah. So I think we can move on. So that's
TIE fighter.
because so the main.
Nice.
For whom the belt tolls.
But we already have Jingle Bell.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, but you didn't tell to the others.
I told, yeah, Jingle
Ah,
Bell.
yeah. Sorry, yeah. Don't mind. I'm stupid.
Yeah, Slipknot is too easy. So
Slipknot.
Adolf Hitler, Hans Zimmer.
What?
skirt there. I would refrain from using these kind of people in in a song. We might be risking too much. So the idea is that okay. Let me explain a little bit more. The idea is that there's the beginning of the song. There must be some external voice narrating the whole, like making a sort of introduction to the whole plot, introducing the characters. And then there comes the first phase, is the washing phase. So the action begins in the washing machine, because so it's like the honeymoon of the socks. They go to the washing machine, they get a really nice wash, and then they hang them out under the sun, and that's like sea and sun, more or less. It's like water and sun. It's like what you would think about for a holiday. So that's how the whole thing starts with the two socks. So with the Bob Sock and Sockaontas. And then in the night, at this point, we might say that is the Bracula, evil
Bracula.
Bracula comes and kidnaps Sockaontas and takes her to the last drawer in the castle, so in the closet. Okay. I think Abraham Lincoln. Oh, this is also very good. But I think we are done with the names, because we already have enough characters.
Guys, George Washington is the best ever. George Washington is I mean, it's crazy. He looks like the architect of the whole thing,
I mean, George Washington can be the washing machine, like the washing machine.
Yeah.
George
Yeah.
Washington.
Okay.
Washington.
Yes.
So no, don't. Okay. So
That's great. And okay, it's really great. I mean, there are coming some great ideas over there. So
Yes.
good guys.
Good guys.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we can talk about a little bit more about the structure of the whole song. Don't know what you think, Gatto. It's maybe.
I don't know. I think we should fix more or less we can talk about the characters, what we have so far, because I think people now are writing too many names and too many ideas on characters, and I think we had enough of them, right?
Yeah.
We had like 10 or something.
Yeah.
So, we forgot that we had the Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, they were a pair of.
Boba Fett.
Okay.
Write it.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe
So
what we do now, we just decide which are the villains and the people, and then we
So the
go.
villains I think we have. So
Okay.
Dracula is the main villain. and
Okay.
It's a brat.
I think we should add also Mao Zedong in a certain way. I don't know how, but it's so hilarious. We should think about.
No. Mao Zedong will be part of the story, but I think
Okay.
Mao Zedong is like the guy that at first he looks like he's a friend, but then he's an enemy. It's
Okay,
this kind of,
like a spy.
A traitor.
a traitor,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So Mao Zedong is the traitor.
yeah.
Okay, so we have to think about it. Maybe we have to create even some characters that help the guys to. I mean, help Bob Sock to get to the right
Yeah,
place.
Jingle Belt
Yeah. So I mean,
and Bilbo Leggins.
yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
I don't know. We maybe Jabba the Hutt, but I don't know.
I think Jabba the Hutt is an evil guy. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
Yes, is
Jabba the Hutt maybe can be some kind of an assistant of Dracula.
Yeah.
We can try to make something. I mean, we can try to make two assistants of Dracula, just like Cowboy and Rocksteady of the Ninja Turtles. Because maybe we can try to make. Okay, yeah, sorry, I mixed all the things together.
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop.
See, yeah, I mean, yeah, sorry, I drank too much beer.
from hell.
Yeah, exactly. Cowboy Shredder. However, we can make the Jabba the Hutt and Mao Zedong two assistants of Dracula, because it's good to make them talk in some songs, maybe just to present Dracula.
Sure.
Just I'm thinking about Jesus Christ Superstar when they got the Pharisees, and you got Anna, Kaifa, but there's also another one. I don't remember. Anna and Kaifa? No, they're just two.
No, they're just two.
The priests were.
And
The other guy.
General
There is a chord.
Coir.
Yeah, it's a core.
Maybe Dracula in a song can talk to their assistants, talking about his evil plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just publish here. Let me write here the main characters. So it's Bob Sock, Socahontas. They are the main characters. Boba Fett is a pair of shoes that's some passerby or something.
Mm-hmm.
George Washington is the washing machine. Bilbo Leggins is a friend. Jingle Belt is a friend. Mao Zedong is a traitor. Jabba the Hutt. Oh, and Dracula is he cut the name. So
Okay, Gatto, you're writing also in somewhere, because I got.
Yes, I'm writing somewhere.
Okay, great. So we got it. Great.
Okay. So this is the idea so far. First.
Yeah.
So first thing, I don't know. What do you think we should do? Should we discuss some kind of lyrics, or should we discuss more about the action of what's going on?
I think it's better if we talk about the action and the story, because I mean, I'm not expecting that we can actually write all the song in this session, because I think it's something that it's becoming huge. So the most important thing is just understanding how the things will go, and maybe splitting the whole song in different pieces. I already have something in mind, but yeah, that's it.
Yes, we are all the members of the band.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Didi Angel.
like-
So what is this? Minions with the music of Jesus Must Time. No, we are going to write original music here. Just we don't want to do any cover. I think that's enough
And
material to do.
original concepts.
Yes. So I think we are starting with the right foot.
Yeah.
Okay, so the name can explain also the intention of the evil guy. I mean, Dracula is a very evil guy. Maybe he wanna kidnap the Pocahontas because he take the pieces of the sock to fix himself like a patchwork or something like that. Something evil like that.
I don't know. It's not evil enough. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, oh, maybe one thing that no, but
must
go.
we have things for some big evil plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brab
Yeah.
is an A cup. This is why he's so frustrated. I don't get this one, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe it's the size. It's the size
Ah,
of
yeah,
the.
there's a size. Yes,
Yeah.
it's different.
The A kappa is too small. It's very small.
Yeah, but then why should he kidnap a sock?
A sock.
To become to
Yeah,
increase
we-
his size, maybe.
But then it's just only one, right? You wouldn't be able to increase both.
Maybe to increase the size. Yeah.
Maybe it's not the first
Okay.
sock that he kidnapped.
Robert Planta.
Maybe there are socks for
But what's she? Lady Fagiano. What's that?
Robert Plant.
best name ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I mean, yeah, we have to find a reason why the.
Wait. Why is Dracula male? Oh, Dracula is a male. I mean, Dracula is a. You don't see any. Oh, it could be a she evil person indeed, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Doesn't
actually.
sound like evil enough.
Like
witch.
Ursula of.
It could be a witch, yes. But then why would she
Yeah, like
kidnap?
evil witches from Disney movies.
It's,
No,
it's
no,
funny because Dracula sounds
Yeah,
like Ursula as well. So you got two villains together.
Also, yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, but the bra is it doesn't
Good
go
point.
on. Like the bra can be a male and go on, on females. It's the sex of the bra. It's not of the one who wears the bra. So it's a different thing. I mean, the main thing is that the bra needs to be evil, and we need to find some reason why the bra
Yeah.
might want to kidnap the. So this is the
And then
thing.
we
But
decided gender.
yeah, but boobs look bigger, but he wouldn't kidnap just one.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
No, but it's only one. We already discussed it. I think. Also,
Yeah,
this was
I told you before.
yeah, we already said that. No. I don't think it works. So let's.
So,
Increase the size of the
no,
A cup.
I don't like this idea. Sorry.
No.
Alex.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. All right. Shriek with the wrong washing program. Okay. So this could be something.
I've been shaking the wrong washing program. Not
what is
bad.
shrieking?
Shrink.
This
I think
is
he
fine.
meant. Rimpicciolito. Shrink.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
Mhm.
Which I think is shrank in the way. By anyway, so Dracula is broken and needs
Not
somewhere
bad.
to fix herself. So it can be something, but I don't think it's evil enough. Like
Yeah, like
I think there should be some kind of curse, like the curse of Dracula, where the Dracula needs to suck the blood of the sock, or needs to
the
suck
blood of the sock.
the thread
Suck
of
the
the sock,
sock.
or something like that. Like she feeds on thread, maybe. She's a thread suck. Like she feeds on clothing or something.
Feeds of pure cotton.
Oh, you know what? She feeds on virgins, and so this was their
Virgin,
good.
virgin.
virgin sock. Like never, in the sense that there's never been wet.
The honeymoon.
Yeah, because the sock, there is not a hole in the sock. So it's just
Exactly.
a sock without a hole. It's a virgin sock.
It can be something like she needs to fit on virgin socks, and so she's kidnapping her.
No,
And
guys, virgin wool, because the sock is made by virgin wool.
Yes, virgin wool.
Yeah, but then why would
I think it's good. I think
I
it's
think it's good. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
virgin wool. Okay.
Virgin wool. Cool.
And there's a, I mean, we can just say that Dracula has an old curse, like she has this curse, and she has to do like when it's moon, or maybe you can do it when it's full moon. So during the full moon, we can think that this happened during the full moon, and then Dracula woke up and
but
started.
the full moon is with werewolves, not with vampires.
Who cares? We are talking about a bra
I know.
anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, it can be
Under
just
werewolves.
wear wool.
Yes.
Werewolf.
And maybe we can make that Dracula kidnaps a lot of socks, not just Pocahontas. So she gets there and frees everybody, like 101 Dalmatians.
No, I think it's better
it
one to
could
one.
be, since
Yeah, but no. Why then why wouldn't she kidnap also the Bob Sock?
No, not Bob Sock as well. He
but
kidnaps
why
a
not?
lot of
Yes, but why everyone might
female
not
socks. Female socks, because Bob Sock is not female sock.
But I think it's you're moving the. I mean, the goal is that you have the one. She has to free one girl, and that's it. Then if you put other, you need to find other socks, and why would you? Put
oh
other
yes,
socks?
but in its journey and in his quest, freeing his love, he can also free all the other socks
the
that
others.
But
Dracula
what is
has
that into the
kidnapped.
story? I mean, why would you put other socks?
No, maybe just putting some details on the evil character when you talk about him. It doesn't change anything on the story itself.
Because it can be even enough just if it kidnaps one sock, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh yes.
Yeah, maybe we can. Yeah, because it just takes some
I
socks.
think it's just putting more stuff that's it's more complicated. You just need.
No, that's good, but I think that I want to be him more evil than he is just kidnapping one sock. I don't know if there's some way to get a kind of a absolute evilness. I don't know.
But
how
if you
to
say
say
that
it.
it's kidnapping one and destroying it, you're killing one virgin sock. I think
It's enough.
Evil enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
it's super evil.
The most the most evil thing that a bra does is to hide the boobs.
Oh, but this can be another idea. Wait, not that she kidnaps this. I mean, she kidnaps Dracula kidnaps this sock in this song. But then we discover that she's like a serial kidnapper of right socks because she collects like dead bodies of right socks. So maybe in this you can like in this story you can still make that she kidnaps only this sock, but then she has like you know when you have all these serial killers that they have piles of bodies buried in their yards.
Yeah.
Then when you know
she
and then when they discover that all the lost socks are because of the bra, they're not
Sure.
lost because of the.
Okay.
But
And
Yeah,
then
it's-
the song would be still about only this one, and you only kidnaps one in this song. It's not kidnapping all.
It's kind of the same of what I was saying before.
No.
The difference is that the
Not
socks are
kidnap one.
dead.
Yes, but it's very different because the song is
The
different.
difference is the socks are dead.
No, the difference is in what you're talking about in the song. If you put 100 other characters, you're not. talking
No, I
about-
don't want to put 100 other characters, of course. I just want to say that this is evil.
100 characters.
I didn't want to
Maybe
put.
she maybe have a dungeon where she keeps the kidnapped socks all together.
Yes, but that's a different thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
It's exactly what I was saying before, but however, let's go. Let's
You
go
didn't
forward.
put it this way. No, it's very different.
I
to
mean,
this way.
yeah, we will watch the recording tomorrow. However, yeah, I totally agree. Either if they're dead or not, it's good because this makes the character more evil. And this story is a kind of a freedom story,
Yes.
or it means if they're not dead, it doesn't change anything, but it's something, yeah, more evil for this guy. So we got Dracula that is evil more. Did I say more evil?
Yes.
Okay, so cool. We got Dracula that is a serial kidnapper. So the plan is just to make a bigger boob, right?
Serious.
No. Why would you do that only with dried socks?
I don't know. Virgin wool? I don't know. What was the original plan of the guy? I
The plan was
didn't
to
get.
suck the thread of the socks.
So it just sucks all the threads of the
Yes,
the
because
socks.
so I think she like the Dracula wants to suck the thread, so she looks new every time. Because if she sucks the thread from a virgin sock, like she gets it's like she's getting a new skin.
Okay.
Because the thread that she's getting,
Eternal
the cloth, yeah, it's like Bathory.
Yeah. Or maybe if it's
Yeah.
only
Good.
it's only with red socks.
That's great. I don't know if we have to add something more, like.
This is funny, but we cannot use this one, I guess.
Yeah.
Dracula is better, anyways.
If there's some reason why she got this curse, maybe it's not necessary to talk about. It got this
evil.
curse, and then that's it. It's evil,
I
and
think
that's it.
we can think about like Elizabeth Bathory, that she thought that if she was bathed in the blood of the virgins, then she would be like eternal. So it's like the Dracula thinks that if she sucks the thread of the virgin socks, then she would be eternal. Like she would be eternally
It's
young.
kind of a crazy evil
Okay.
guy.
And we don't want to put any kind of aspect that makes this evil character in some way good, so that some people say, okay, this guy is an asshole, but not that much.
No,
I mean, we can
No,
say
he's a pure evil.
Pure
we
evil.
can say that Bra was
Not an
scared.
asshole. Is he?
Yeah. I was saying
Dracula.
just that there are some characters that you sympathize with them because they're evil, but they used not to be all the time evil. They became evil for some reasons. If we want to
not
put
like
this kind of
Joker.
Elizabeth Bathory. Well, that's a good point. But like
Maybe it's better.
Elizabeth Bathory is better than Dracula in this case.
Less known.
Yes.
Yes.
Or we can call her like Dracula, the Count of Bathory, or something like that. But Elizabeth Bathory is more is
it fits better
for,
with the story.
The point.
Yeah.
But Dracula, Dracula can be his her husband. Or Dracula Bathory, I don't know. We will think about this.
Okay. So he wants to resurrect Elizabeth Bathory. That's the plan.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Why resurrect?
No.
She wants to be like.
Okay.
Since
it's the same story of Elizabeth Bathory.
I don't know the story of Elizabeth Bathory actually. So I'm looking at it.
Yeah, because you were not listening to Cradle of Filth.
No. So she
was a
killed...
crazy woman who thought that having blood of young women.
Elizabeth Bathory.
She was having bath with blood of young women.
Yeah.
To become younger herself.
Okay, perfect.
Which is crazy, is not.
Yeah. Also, Dracula is crazy. Bathory is crazy. Elizabeth Bathory.
Dracula takes the virgin wool
Socks,
socks, whatever, to become to remain young or whatever.
Yes. So like that she would not like the tissue would not the cloth
Yeah.
would not consume, would not get older.
Okay, so it's a pure evil. We don't want to.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, one thing
Fine.
that we could think of is that she has seen what, like, when the brass get old, like the owner of the brass, like maybe she throws them to the dogs or something. So she doesn't want to die like that or something. I mean, you know, when you have old clothes,
That would
then
be funny.
you throw them.
Yeah.
And so she has seen like her mother bra maybe at some point was given to the dogs when she was old, or she was used for cleaning the floor or something like that.
Yeah.
And then so
That would be fine. At least it justifies a little bit, and we can try to make a kind of a presentation a little bit more deep of the character. I mean, if we want to make some kind of different flavors in the same song, that would be great. Oh, Italy shit nation. Cool.
yes.
We agree. It's
We
COVID
agree.
nation actually now.
No,
But-
every nation is COVID nation. Come on. We
Ah,
are
yeah.
not even
So
in
we
the
are
first
COVID
place
shit
anymore.
nation.
Who cares? Yeah.
He should
Anyway,
write Italy suck.
wait. No. I think we have a good plot for the
The plot is
for
good
the
actually.
brand.
Yeah.
So
And she's a serial kidnapper.
just to recap, please listen because I
Socrates.
see here there's a lot of comments that are out of topic. I think we reached a consensus here. The point is that the main evil character is Elizabeth Bathory,
Yeah.
and Elizabeth Bathory is getting young virgin socks to be sacrificed for her, like so she can use their clothes to be eternally young. And she does that because she knows that when a bra gets old, it will be thrown away very badly. So it will be thrown in the trash or given to the dogs or used to clean the floor. That's something we need to think of.
Something like Dracula make felting the sock by sucking his life. Cioè, lo fa
No, it's
infeltrire.
sucking the thread. It's sucking the thread of the sock.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's
Okay.
sucking the thread. And it's using the cloth of the sock to remain young.
Yes.
Okay, so the Dr.
it's
Frankenstein
good.
helps to. Yeah, I don't know. I think
No, let's write it
we are okay with the names. I mean, I would say Dracula. It can be maybe Dracula can be an old Brad, like the evil, like Palpatine and Darth Vader. So maybe Elizabeth Bathory is this, and
Or maybe Gatto Dracula could be Bathory mother who fell in the trash
yeah, for example,
after becoming too old.
yes, it can be the story of Dracula. Then at some point, I mean, things are getting very complicated here because.
I prefer to keep it clean, guys, because otherwise it
No,
turns.
So the good thing is that we can make a whole concept album out of this, and so you can have different
Characters.
songs about different characters. So one song could be about the story of Dracula. So there's like a flashback, and she thinks about Dracula, her mother, how she was sacrificed when she got old. Like this can be something that can be added to if we want to make a concept or a long thing out of this. Yeah, you see, like this is a revenge for her mother. Sort of, it can be like a revenge for her mother. We can think in these terms. But I think the main point everything that we know so far is that we have two phases. One is like the introductory phase that will be like an external voice describing the like a bird's eye view on the story, and there will be some kind of introduction, and then the first phase will be in the washing machine. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So we can start thinking about the wash. Yeah.
Let's get it a little bit. I don't know. How do you want to proceed? My perception is that we can detail a little bit more on about the story. So we say that okay, there is a starting point. They got washed, and they got separated by Dracula when they are, I don't know to say. Let me just.
They've been hanged.
hanging on the
Yeah.
whatever, on the sun, and what the fuck the name of the standino, you know?
Close hanger.
Cloth horse. That's the name. So they're lying there, and it comes the bra that takes away the sock, and that could be one point. And then we got to find a way in which the buff sock gets back to the closet in some way to fight against the Dracula. And we have also to find a way on how the sock kills Dracula and takes back the other sock. I don't know if we want to talk about this. Maybe it's better, because if we want to introduce the whole story, we have to know at least what happens inside of it. I don't have idea on how to go on. So
wait, so this will be more specific about the digestion process. What do you mean, like when Elizabeth Brathory is sucking the thread and the cloth of the sock? No, this is something we need to think of.
That.
Wow, I think we got paid.
Cool, guys.
Thanks a lot. We don't know yet. I think they're still confirming bands for the Sabaton 2021. So, but thanks a lot for supporting us. Thanks a lot, Anders Adolfsson. Wow, Adolfssock. Wow, thanks a lot. Well, we hope. I mean, we hope we will be able to tell you something as soon as possible about the next the New Year's Sabaton open air. We don't know anything yet.
There's a good comment there about the stuff of the assassination of Dracula with the acchiappacolore. I don't know what's the name of the acchiappacolore in English. Color grabber.
No, but maybe he could be killed by bleach.
Yeah, they told. I think so. There is one thing, because it depends also on what I like the setting. We need to specify a little bit better, because maybe if we go for a longer story, this can also affect the way that Elizabeth Brathory gets killed.
Yeah, maybe we could think about how a vampire dies, like with silver,
Yes.
with the sun.
Yeah, but
The bra.
Chi prova sole non lo lascia più.
Is there some kind of product with the word sun? Washing product with the word sun?
So
Maybe.
let me just comment about this. Sorry, they are saying that we are moving too far away from the topic of the song. Yeah, I mean the idea of this contest was, it's a very good idea to talk about socks and the washing machine, but we don't want to limit ourselves to the sock and the washing machine. So there can be other phases, of course, but the washing machine will be one of them, but it won't be the main thing. So that's I think it makes more sense to do like that, and it's funnier. So in our case, I think we will just yeah. We can. I think we can talk about the washing phase. We are sure there will be a washing phase, right?
Yes.
And then I don't know if you want to write some lyrics about this part, or we got some. That's it.
Going to be.
Sorry, Gatto, I lost you. What you said?
I think that we can talk about the phases that we know that are going to be featured in the song, like the washing phase. So we know that there's going to be a washing phase. So we can start writing something about that.
Okay.
Because maybe thinking about she died. I mean, there's million ways.
Yeah.
And one nice thing, like if we make like sort of a more complicated story, it's nice if there is some, maybe you find something in between that it's like a hint on the way on how she will die, or like he has to collect.
Maybe the bra is gonna be washed in the Washington machine and become clean, or washing it more than 90 degrees become white. So from a bad character start to be a positive character, like Braladriel from
Maybe.
the
I mean,
Lord of the Rings.
You're going too far.
Yeah,
the bush.
just a suggestion.
So I think what's
It's a good one.
I think it's too. So
Too fast. But
what?
I don't think we need a broad dimension since
No.
this could be just like the Toy Story movie when the kid isn't looking, the toys are alive, and so when the humans are not looking, clothes became alive for themselves without going into another dimension.
No, I don't. No, no, no. There's no other dimension. I think if we need to make something about the death of the Brad, then it must be like either Bleach or. But Bleach is too. It should be something special, like something we wouldn't expect, or something more that makes more sense. It's not just she fell from the floor and she went into the. I think there must be some hints, like during the story. Then the Bob Sock like finds the secret weapon to kill her. Brathery, but I don't
Okay,
know.
okay.
Like as Alessandro said, but you need to find some way, like you kill the vampire. So there must be some secret in which you kill.
Yeah, like the inside parts of the washing machine is made of silver, you know, the inside part, and it kills the vampire. It's a stupid idea, but something like that.
Not bad.
Or maybe some weird combination. Like if you combine the bra with a pair of boxes, then I don't know.
Come on, guys. We should find a weak point, the weakness of the Dracula.
So the weakness of the bra, it's like the strong thing is it's always very difficult to unlock them, right?
Yeah.
So like one thing is
Yeah.
that you need to find the key to unlock the bra
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
and
And
when,
then when you unlock
she
her,
gets
she
unlocked,
falls-
she dies. Yeah.
Like she falls on the ground or because she like or something like that. Like the weak point could be on the way she's locked.
Evidente all'aria.
Not
Yeah, garlic soap.
This is fun, yes. But I think so. Like you have to unlock. I think the unlocking thing is good because it's always a puzzle how to unlock the bra.
Yeah, it's a
always very
challenge
complicated. It's a challenge, especially for
for the
males,
star.
for boys.
So,
It's always
so
the most
she,
complicated.
so the Bob Sock brings with him a tool that uses to unlock the bra, right?
Yeah,
It's like that's part of the way you kill her. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you release the weak point once she's unlocked.
But maybe it could be some kind of a friend that he meets during the journey that he thinks is completely useless, but discovers during the fight that it can be useful.
Okay.
Kind of an annoying
Sock,
friend.
for
friend.
sure. Okay.
Yeah, tell
Go
like Otto.
But I mean, the thing is
No,
that
no, I was just saying that during the quest, he could meet some wise old man teaches him how to unlock the brow or something like
Okay.
that. I don't know.
wait. Let me just comment on this. Bragula is not the villain anymore. The villain is Elizabeth Brathery. So please update. Ciao, Francesco.
Oh,
Ciao.
We have to greet the policeman, otherwise he's gonna lock us in jail.
With a bra.
So this is also very funny, but come on, we cannot just make up names all the time.
Yeah. Becomes a crowd villain.
No, but I think so. One thing is that the bra can be destroyed when it's too old, or if it's broken. If you break the lock, then even if it's young, you cannot use it anymore. So you would throw it away anyways, right?
Yeah.
That can be one idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about just like the Lion King. In the middle of the story, Bob Socker, during the period of desperation, meets some two friends, just like Pumbaa and the other. I don't remember the Timon. And then he, together with them, defeats the evil Dracula.
Okay, so
Indeed, we have Leggy and the other who was
Exactly.
Jingle Belt, yes.
So we have to see.
we have
Guys,
Maybe-
I think this is a good point because you don't iron the bra. So if you iron the bra, you destroy it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can use
flat.
a part of the jingle belt.
Okay.
You know, the top part of the belt made of iron. Come si dice, raga?
Jingle belt is like a burglar, a scassinatore. Burglar.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with
It
the
can be.
part,
But let
fibbia.
us focus on this part because I think this is it's really much on the point.
Yeah.
Because if you iron then it becomes flat. You don't iron the
You
bras
just
usually.
yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing is that the bra might be hanging, and then if you need to unlock it, so it falls down and gets ironed,
Yeah.
and then it dies.
Yes. Yes.
Because these are two very bra-specific things: the lock and
They made a
the
team
iron.
and become the Bravengers.
Wait, Taiwan. Taiwan.
Taiwan. Script.
Yeah. No, this is very, very specific. I don't know how many people are aware of the fact about the history of China and the fact that Taiwan was created with the creation of the China Popular Republic by Mao Zedong. Anyway, so the sock of the Nano Warrior, no. Tibia, the escape in Taiwan. Yeah, no. I think Mao Zedong and Taiwan is the. Taiwan can be like the enemy. It can be the enemy of Mao Zedong, actually. Taiwan is the enemy of Mao Zedong. It's like one of the allies of. So I think we can make it like this. There's like different stages of fight to get to the top because the bra is like on the top of the closet, and there's like in each stage of fight it's going like with the Fellowship of the Ring or something.
Yeah, the Bravengers.
The Bravengers. This is very good.
So we got different levels. You just said that.
Yeah, and so then at each level there is an evil guy that they need to face. Like there is Mao Zedong.
Okay.
And then there's the first part is the fight with Mao Zedong or something.
The head.
Jabba the Hutt, yes.
Yeah, I'm not completely convinced about this way because if we have to make different battles between different people in the song, we have to make all the time different battle songs. I don't know.
No, you can make something different. No, it doesn't need to be a battle. For example, you can, because Mao Zedong, for example, the whole idea of Mao Zedong is that he's a traitor.
Okay.
So maybe the scene with Mao Zedong, it can be a level in which he thinks, like they think he's going to bring them in a good way, but then he's going to bring them in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Then the trouble is one thing. Okay, so there's the first enemy, and it can be in a different location, and there's also the different ways you face them, because maybe one enemy you need to kill him, the other one maybe there is a riddle to solve, or there's different challenges that you can think of. You don't need to make a simple battle for everyone, right?
Yeah.
You can make different stages. Like for example, you can make a riddle, you can make the traitor scene, the riddle scene, and the fight scene. For example, you can make 3 or 4. it can be an idea, but because we have a lot of nice names for the enemies, otherwise we need to choose.
Yeah, no. Yeah. That's good. I think, from my point of view, the traitor part could be great and plugged in anywhere in the story. So that's fine for me. For the riddle thing, I don't know what we can do.
Because we can, for example, we can say that. So Mao Zedong maybe doesn't really fight, so he brings them to the, in the hands of Jabba the Hutt, and then
Who's gonna fight against
Jabba the Hutt, like a
No, Bravengers, and there is
Ninjama, the Iron Maiden. There was somewhere,
but there is Cap America.
We already have Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, I know.
We can make something about this kind of story. Mao Zedong brings Bob Sock inside the closet because he wants to kill him. Okay, because Dracula told him to kill Bob Sock.
Okay.
Not having to worry about him anymore. Something goes wrong, so that Bob Sox remain in the closet, but there he meets the belt and the Bilbo leggings. That in the end will help him to get on the top. So we have to understand that how Mao Zedong takes the Bob Sock in the wrong way and put it on the closet.
Yeah. So let me just comment on this. I think we have three enemies, because the three enemies are Elizabeth Bathory, Mao Zedong, and the third one was the Jabba the Hutt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's these three enemies. We already have three enemies, and I think it's closed. It's case closed.
Okay. So Jabba the Hutt,
and it's also, as it's written, are the arms, and Bathory is the main player.
Sorry?
We all had it.
One thing, for example, we said that we need to unlock the bra. So, and we said that it's Jingle Belt is going to do that.
Yeah.
But so one challenge could be that Jingle Belt is rolled like on himself, so he needs to unroll him. So there must be some challenge to do that or something. So as a riddle, there's a way to do it. To do that, I don't know.
We have to see how Bilbo Leggings can help this.
It can be a sort of bungee jumping to throw our main character.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
It's like how can I say, the elastic? How can I say the wait, I'll translate.
The elastic for the bungee jumping.
A sort of.
Yeah, that's cool. So that the belt can jump off, and then with the elastic gets down and goes in the bra. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Find the like a sling.
Sandal.
Yeah. Like a sling.
Yeah, like a sling to throw the sock.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea. And
Okay,
so the story basically is that after the Pocahontas got kidnapped, arrives Mao Zedong that takes Bob Sock inside the closet, right?
I would do something different. I would say Bob Sock starts wandering around, and he meets someone, like some wise man, and the wise guy tells, "Oh, there's only one way to save her. You need to go to the ancient castle, blah blah blah." And then on the way to the ancient castle, and then he finds the song, Mao Zedong. Like I would put some kind of wise characters that tells him the story and the background. So it tells why she has been kidnapped, like an old piece of clothing that has always been in the house, and knows why, tells the story, the background, so he knows what happened to her, because at first he doesn't know what happened to Pocahontas.
Okay, so Step 1, he meets the wise one. After the depression part,
Yes.
he meets the wise one.
Yes. Then there is the part with Mao Zedong.
Yeah. We can make that Mao Zedong takes the sock in a place where the Jabba the Hutt can be just on it to cover it and hide it from the world. I mean, to get it on track.
It can be a trap, yes. It can be the Boba Fett, like that they fall on him, like some kind of trap, like things.
No, the Hutt, the Jabba the Hutt.
But the hat, I would put him like in the end because the hat, I think, I think about the hat being on the top of the closet. Yeah. So I would think more about like shoes working on him, like Boba Fett. Or but they don't need to be characters. It can be just something falling from the. Like in Star Wars, there was this.
Okay.
It can be any kind of trap, but I would think like he brings him into this trap and then he makes it alive.
Mm-hmm.
Ok, quindi so step 2, there is Mao Zedong che fa la trappola, makes the trap.
Yeah, there is some trap somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he gets out of the trap in some way and meets the belt and the pant.
Bilbo Leggins. Bilbo Leggins can be the wise one.
No, but we were saying that if you use the leggings as a sling,
it can be also sling. Why not?
Yeah, so the wise one cannot be part of the story. It's something outside.
No, no. The wise one is like the character that he meets. He's part of the story.
Yeah,
it's like, but I don't know. He's meeting the.
It could have more sense if Bilbo Leggins is a character and the wise one could be
something else.
It can be another one, but I don't know if you want to put other characters.
No, the point we can put Bilbo Leggins in action, and there could be just one character doing how can I say just 2 or 3. You can say just 2 or 3 things, like for example, Sandalf the Great, who are gonna say you have to do that, and they go to perform the action. After.
Because I was thinking about the wise one as someone like Gandalf, for example. So Gandalf is like wise, but he also fights and helps the people. So it can be a character like in that sense. So because I don't know if we want to. We can put someone else. It's okay.
Yeah, for the wise one, we were going to have a separate space in terms of song for it. There would be a kind of space talk making all the.
But it can come in another song later on. I don't think it's exclusive.
Yeah, it doesn't change. The point.
It can be anything if we want to put another.
My idea is that if you use the 2 guys, that is it's the what the fuck? It's the belt, jingle belt, and the Bilbo Leggins. It looks like really they are like Pumbaa and Simon, two characters. They're just there, and they are separate pieces that put together defeat the evil guy.
Because we also have the Taiwan at some point that needs to challenge the Mao Zedong. So, but if you want someone to be, I think if we want someone to be part of the Mao Zedong scene, it needs to be Taiwan. It can be like
in Thailand.
Yeah, so we have Mao Zedong is part of the evil, right? So
yes,
we got
but in that scene it needs to be like the counterpart of Mao Zedong needs to be Taiwan. For historical reason, it's like it's a very subtle joke maybe, but it needs to be like that. It's I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's becoming full of a lot of names, and
Yeah, exactly.
it becomes quite hard to put all
Yes.
together. Because we got Bilbo Leggins and Jingle Bells, there are two guys, and then we have also the
I mean, Jingle
Taiwan.
Bell, we can drop him. I don't think it's like the name is not as strong as the other ones. It's not as funny as the other ones.
Oh, great! That's just that's. But Jingle Belt, it's cool because it's a belt.
But you can think that the leggings also, I don't know.
Maybe we can call it Health's Belt. But it's something that
the
is
whole
cool because
point is unlocking the thing behind. You don't need
But
you need a belt to do that. You can also think that the leggings acts as a slinger, and then the sock unlocks the bra, and then the bra falls and gets iron.
how can he do it the sock? The Jingle Belt has the iron part that's as the point.
Yes, but I mean nothing makes so much sense in this song. So you can
I know.
maybe he gets some kind of come cazzo si dice un ago?
Needle.
A needle, yes. So he gets a needle and does with a needle. So he does it with a weapon. You can think like that the socks finds the holy needle that unlocks the bra, and then I think it's easier like that because you don't need to.
Okay, so we got the sword that is the needle, right?
Yes.
Great.
So like the first part of the challenge is to find the needle, and then with the needle you can unlock the.
Okay.
Cool. It becomes Rhapsodian. I like it. Emerald needle. To search for the needle to open the bra. Okay, cool. So, okay. Another one thing that it's cool. It can be, but it's just brainstorming. That the wise one is the counterpart actually of Mao Zedong. It's not a friend, but it's just the wise one.
The Taiwan is the
So the Taiwan is the wise guy.
It makes sense because
elder.
It's very,
it's
also
very wise.
professional. Yes.
So they used to be on the same part, but he became good in some way, and he becomes wise.
You need to explain how a Thong and a Thai were friends. It's a very weird kind of because they would never go together, but maybe some kind of fetish party. I don't know.
Banana in pyjama.
Wait.
There will be a spike on the search engines of banana in pyjama tonight. It's a magic game. I don't know. However,
It's
okay.
Banana in pyjama.
I never saw it, so I didn't know. Good. So
It's trash.
let's step back. No, the point. Yeah, we were at the point that the
No, but it needs to be so that this guy, the proposer of Taiwan said that he was thinking about a place. But if you're talking about clothes, here all the clothes are characters. So Taiwan is the name of some kind of clothing. So it needs to be a character. It cannot be a place.
Must be a character.
Yeah. So the needle can be somewhere hidden. I don't know. I don't think this is very good.
Wash Calibur.
But we already have George Washington. It's better.
If we make that George Washington is the name of the needle, without any sense.
Can be.
It's funny that a holy sword has a proper name like Alfred. Completely without any sense.
I would just refrain from mentioning more names because otherwise people will start. Oh, I have this name. I have this name. And this name.
Yeah. Okay, so we were. So let's get back to the story. The sock talks with the wise one that is Taiwan, and he explains all the story that he has to go in the closet and whatever. Going there, he meets Mao Zedong.
Not that. So Taiwan explains that Pocahontas has been kidnapped by Bradbury. Since at the beginning, Bob Sock doesn't know where she is.
Yes. I mean, because Taiwan knows about the curse of Elizabeth Bathory. That's why. Because he's
Yeah.
wise, so he's been hanging around the closet for many years, so he knows.
He knows the place, but actually the Sock knows that Pocahontas has been kidnapped, because the kidnapping scene, I want to make it theatrical, so something that everybody sees, okay? But he doesn't know what to do. So that maybe it's better, because we can do the kind of Disney scene where I will take you with me and whatever.
Yes.
Maybe it's better, because if it's secret, it's not that kind of, you cannot make a song about. So, however,
I mean, you can still make something that he doesn't know it's a bra, because the bra comes with a cape, like covered. So he doesn't know that it's a bra that's kidnapping her. So he doesn't know who kidnapped. Like he's talking to the bra, but he doesn't know that it's bra.
Yeah, I agree partially, because maybe in the kidnapping song you do both the presentation of the evil character and the kidnap itself. So it's better if you can present the character as well in just one song. Otherwise, you have to make different songs about the bra. In the first one, he has to tell, I'm going to take the sock, and in the other one, I am the bra. You just do it together, but there are some parts that the sock doesn't know. Maybe where is the castle, or why?
How to defeat the bra?
How to defeat the bra?
The points are three: how to defeat the bra, where is the castle, but also what the bra is going to do with the other bra, because you just know that she's being kidnapped, but it doesn't know anything else. So the wise one will say, "Oh, yeah, hurry up, because the Pocahontas will be killed tonight," or whatever.
Guys, the wise one tell to the sock how to defeat and how to find everything in one song, and the song, it will be Song in the Needle Heart.
The Needle Heart.
Which is Song in the Middle Heart.
Nightfall in Needle Heart. That could be. How to kill. Dove sta il coso?
So these are good questions. It might be, yes. It might be a whole concept album. We are on the wrong track for the moment. It's on the long track. But
or a long track, yeah.
So Pocahontas, wise one, Mao Zedong, the Taiwan.
Okay, so wait. Taiwan is explaining this. Yeah, is the wise one and explains all the stuff. So Bob Sock goes through the castle, but meets Mao Zedong that makes a trap.
I would say before the castle, because you can make different rooms. So otherwise, it's everything in the castle. So
before the castle, it meets Mao Zedong. That takes him to the castle, maybe some way.
Maybe it doesn't bring him to the castle.
No, like it's better if it takes him to a wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Bob Sock could be trapped by some kind of monsters or other evil guys like Boba Fett.
It can be, for example, that he's bringing to a closet, but it's one of the closets where you put the shoes. And then the closet opens and the shoes fall on him. Something like that. Like he's bringing him to the wrong closet.
You know, like
he's taking into
like Encarid from the Odyssey, these monsters in the sea. When Ulysses goes with the ship and there's the monster who's going to sink the ship under the sea, it might feel like this.
Yeah, they go in the show rack, where is the evil guy that is the Boba Fett, that is a kind of a Polyphemo, the big cyclope that kills. Everything goes in.
Yeah, and also think about the fact that Boba Fett is a shoe, and being a shoe, he eats socks inside of himself.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a kind of a graveyard of socks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Boba Fett.
Most horrible shoe in the world.
No, I
Okay.
think it's gonna be much longer than that.
So he gets in the shoe rack where there is the Boba
Yes.
Fett, and in some way he oh, that's cool. In some way he gets out of the stuff. In some way, that would be
Like with
great.
the
If
help, maybe it can be the help of Bilbo Leggins.
Yeah.
some of the guy, yeah,
It's Bilbo Leggins is the only one. Is the remaining one. I mean, it's the only helper that we.
yeah, because we didn't have any
one.
belt anymore. What about other friends that could be plugged in? I don't know. There's nothing. It's just Bilbo Leggins.
Yes. I don't know. Maybe Bilbo Leggins. What can Bilbo
Yeah,
Leggins do?
But that could be good because it's giving a purpose of the stuff of the show rack would be clever. So it's the place where he meets the leggings guy.
Yes.
That could be great. So we give something
maybe
that's
he meets him in. Maybe he meets Leggins in the bowls of Boba Fett, since Bilbo Leggins has been eaten as well. They meet like Pinocchio with his father in the bowls of the whale.
yeah.
So he meets Bilbo Leggins inside Boba Fett,
Yeah.
and they get out together.
Yeah, and Bilbo Leggins maybe was desperate because he thought to die, and they're all together.
Yeah,
They're all together, get out,
with
and
the
they're
power
happy.
of friendship.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted
Yeah.
to say. So
What? I missed something. I was answering.
yeah, he meets the sock meets Bilbo Leggins inside Boba Fett, and Bilbo Leggins was desperate because he thought that he was going to die in some way. But they together get out of the Shurak,
Okay.
and with the power of friendship go to the closet. Because because Bilbo Leggins knows where is the closet because he's been there already.
Yes. Okay, but we need. Okay,
Right?
we need to find some more convincing way. This is a very good idea, but we need to find some more convincing way of how they get out of.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the detail. But on the big picture of the story,
Yes.
Bilbo
Yes.
Leggins know where is it.
Yes. I mean, we can also say that, like Boba Fett, like the socks that enter Boba Fett, they die because they rot. Something. It's like a prison and just die because of aging, and you rot there because it's very smelly.
Unused stuff.
And so there must be some way that like they open, they get some fresh air because they choke basically inside the shoes because Boba Fett is very smelly.
Yeah.
Maybe because the wool takes a
Basta.
little.
Basta. Shuchimin.
Yeah, but show
No, shoe. No. It's
in English the
Yeah,
pronunciation is
fine.
different. Boba Fett neutralized by deodorant,
Shoe.
of course. That could be an
But
idea.
where do you
but-
find the deodorant?
and how the sock can use it.
Yeah.
But maybe because the sock has been washed, so he
Oh.
smells good.
He can absorb the odor.
Exactly, and because it's also with wool, so it takes all the flavor of the guy that dies clean.
Or it's like it can heal the wounds of Bilbo Leggins. So like Bilbo Leggins is like being wounded. It's like very weak because it's been there for a long time. But then Bilbo Leggins smells the fresh air of
Yeah.
Okay.
of Bob Sock. And then it's like Bob Sock is bringing new energy into. It's like resurrecting, and so together then they push something or they do something, or they pull the strings.
Leggins is very long. He could go out and bring with him Bob Sock.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that you.
I'll be
like
back.
some mana.
Okay, they killed in some way Boba Fett. I didn't get what you were wanted to say, Gatto, because you mentioned some words that I didn't know in English, so I didn't understand. But in some way they killed Boba Fett.
Maybe they just need to get out. They don't need to kill him.
Okay, maybe they got it poisoned with the flavor, maybe.
No, they can just open the shoe or something. Like they,
You know,
they can just unwind the laces or something.
Pinocchio, and Pinocchio get out of the whale.
It's not the point.
Smoke.
I didn't get Charles.
No, sorry.
I would say that Geppetto with Pinocchio get out of the whale by choking it with smoke. And so the whale barks, vomits them out. So it would
the same thing.
Similar. Boba Fett spitting. Yeah.
Good. We got it. Okay. So now the sock together with the pant, the leggings, they will go all together to find the needle because that's missing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Gatto, you were mentioning
Maybe they should meet Boba the Head.
There, exactly. That was exactly what I wanted to say. So the second stage of evil is when they have to find the sword, the needle.
Yes.
And so when they kill him, they go directly in the closet.
Or maybe they can find it in a drawer,
So
and then they go to the closet. There's like 3 phases.
Yeah. So this is another place when the thing is happening, and they take the needle.
The final scene is in the closet.
Cool.
Yes.
So
maybe to reach needle, they have to answer the riddle of Jabba the Hutt, like the Sphinx.
Cool. Cool. Fucking cool.
With a deep.
Okay. So what about the riddle? What do we want to do? Something really stupid.
I shall give you my needle.
My needle of fate.
Very, very stupid. Yeah.
Something like the white horse of Napoleon or whatever.
But only.
Actually, I think we should make something clever here. We don't need to think about this right now. It's better if you make something funny and clever here.
Yeah.
We should think about it more because it can be something very nice.
Great. So
another time.
Yeah. So there is Jabba the Hutt that's protecting the cave of the needle.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad, this one.
Good night.
Since you
see you in the future, Jordi.
Good night. That Jabba the Hutt might be using the needle as a pin is a good point.
Sorry, Poto. Fuck.
And Filippo Chiteselongo written that Jabba the Hutt might be using the needle as a pin.
It's like pinning something on the head, or maybe you have, I don't know, like a feather.
Ce l'ha messo in testa.
Cioè che lo usi per fissarci tipo una piuma.
La penna degli arpini.
Something like that, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or those guys will go around with the pins all over their clothes, and in the behind you find the needle.
Yeah. Okay, another needle on.
Okay, guys, so let me just close the big picture so we got on details later on.
Okay.
He takes the needle in some way from Jabba the Hutt, and after that they go directly on the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in the closet they got a fight with
Yes.
the evil.
They need to fight also with Mao Zedong. They find him again because he left the last time, so they need to kill all the enemies. Because
And
now
is that necessary? I mean,
I think it's nice if it goes to the on the last thing, and then they also find Jabba, Mao Zedong. Oh, you traitor, and they get a revenge on Jabba on Mao Zedong as well.
yeah, but I don't want to make it too long. Maybe they found him in the same place where there is already also the Dracula or whatever. So during the same fight, first of all,
He's in the
they
same
kill
fight.
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was separate.
No. It's like the fan because you need. Otherwise, it's like incomplete. You need to get rid of all the enemies. Otherwise, there are still enemies around.
Cool. And because in the meantime, Mao Zedong went to the evil to say to him, I did my mission. I finally killed the sock, but actually it was not true. So the story closes in a perfect circle. So he goes on the closet, and in the room he finds ci sta Mao Zedong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Mao Zedong got killed. Then there is a fight.
Yes.
Oh, you can make like something that Mao Zedong is like the leggings is wearing the thong, and it's like destroying it. Because it's very elastic, so it can destroy it. It can like expand and destroy it, or something like that. You can make like the leggings.
He can just keep still the Lady Brathery. I mean, it's elastic, so you can keep tight, and the sock, Bob sock, gonna finish her, whatever.
Like a trap.
Yeah,
I didn't get.
I mean, I see more like the evil guy is usually it's like the hero of the story, frees solves everything. Like you have the two helpers of the evil guy and the good guy that they cancel each other, and then you have the main guys that they cancel each other as well.
Yeah.
So it's just the sock in some way. There must be some fight, and then the sock like gets behind the bra, unlocks it, and then the bra.
Also good. Yeah, I think that should be also good if Leggins dies in the fight with Mao Zedong.
It can be like he dies or
like a dramatic moment.
Yeah, we can do it that when he
sacrifice.
Yeah, because I don't know, I was reading, so I didn't hear what you said, but I was thinking that when he gets in the final room, the bra is suspended in the air in the vorcina, ragazzi, come dire, stampella. So it's floating on the air, and so actually the sock cannot kill the bra because it's floating. He got the sword, but it's floating. So the guy makes the fionda and launches the sock
so
flying.
Doing the sling is gonna
listen to me. Esatto.
And breaks.
Bilbo Baggins in a sling for Bob Sock, it stretches himself too much, so
and
Bob
breaks.
Sock
and he
can
lost
reach
his elasticity.
Battery. Yeah, Bilbo Baggins dies in this way. It's very epic. It's very dramatic. It's very
Okay.
And the funny thing is that
this is the time where you. What?
The funny thing is that actually the bra holds on the stuff because it's closed. When you open it, it fails.
Yeah.
Because it's opened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
You open it.
Can you tell again? I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
we can say that the bra stays on the stampella because it's
Okay.
closed. Okay, when you open it,
Yeah. Then you open it and
it
it falls.
falls.
Yeah, it falls down. Yes.
It falls. So it's perfect. Falls and gets broken.
Yes.
So that's great. We got
Falls
that.
to the iron.
Yeah, we can write to
does.
Disney, guys.
Yes.
Falls to the iron.
Yeah, well, of course. If we could make a movie of it, of course, we make it fall to the iron and dies in that way. But you cannot make a song to make just the iron go and that's it.
No, that's the final.
We can make a grindcore song of 2 seconds.
No.
And then die.
That's the end of the song.
Ok, Bibbo fa la fiola,
Or-
lancia il bumper.
Well, maybe it's complicated because you can say that in the fight with Mao Zedong, so Bilbo Baggins needs to expand a lot for two reasons. One, to throw the sock
Yeah.
on the top, and
Yeah.
the second one to destroy also. I mean, while doing so, he also destroys Mao Zedong.
Yeah.
So-
one leg gonna strangulate Mao Zedong, and the other leg do the sling for the sock.
Yeah, for example.
Maybe because in the fight, the first thing that the Bilbo Baggins does is blocking the Thong, just blocking him. And in the final stretch, they got killed together. That makes sense. So that we got them killed and also blocked for the fight.
Yeah.
But wasn't Bilbo Baggins dying for throwing Bob's sock?
Yeah, he dies
Towards,
with the
Peterlee.
thong in it. He
Yeah.
dies with the thong in it, and
Destroys
they
the
die
thong.
together.
Okay.
They all die together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nella scena e lancia, ok, muore la scena assieme a Mao. Ok,
It should be good if we have some reprising them for Leggins who dies with dramatic intention in the music, but with the same theme with which he has been presented before.
I didn't understand, Poto.
So when you present for the first time Bilbo Baggins, he should have a proper theme, no, in the music,
Yeah,
a proper song.
could be.
Okay,
Could
but
be.
when he dies, we should be reprising it in a sad mood,
Yeah.
the same
of
melody.
course. The good idea is to make some repetition. I was thinking about it today, and but
Yes.
Basically the story expanded a little bit. Since today it used to be just a linear story with something that goes straight, but we got something really complicated, and I think that it's kind of impossible putting it all together in just one song. I don't know. We have to think about it, but it's really, really, really complicated. So yeah, that's cool.
For songs about 20 minutes.
Let-
So
Can we just ask to the people here what do they think? Can you tell us if you prefer us to make a single song, maybe 10, 15 minutes, or like something larger, maybe some kind of small concept album, or maybe more songs on the same topic, and then we can make more about what do you think? Like you can just write it here. What are your thoughts about this? Because I see mostly people trying to make jokes and stuff, but not
On the names.
Yeah, so we got stuck to the name part. So we got one vote for the concept album.
Oh,
Yeah,
make a
Album
concept album for sure.
yeah. You got yourself a rock opera, yes. Okay, so we got 1 and 2. They are against that.
Yeah, guys, I think that there is no.
I think we need to make we can make another voting on Instagram in the next days. Like
Maybe,
we can,
yeah, we have to also discuss ourselves, which is the best option,
Same.
of course.
Yes. But I think, I mean, if we're making like because then we can repeat this if you want, like we can make, when we're writing pieces of the album like songs, then we can meet again, and if people want to join, we can try to make it maybe in 2 weeks. Maybe we can come up with some music and try to write the words, the lyrics for some of the songs, if people like the idea and want to join.
Yeah, we can do it in any case. Maybe I lost something, what you were saying, Gato. But we can do
No,
it.
I was saying that if we make a concept album, then we can make some every 2 weeks or something. If people are interested in joining, it's
Yeah. But yeah, we can do it even in the whole song, because we are we have to split the different parts. So yeah, of course.
no, because one thing is that if you need to write a song and then we need to have all the music for the song, and then you need to write like we did with last time with the Polenta Taragna Rock.
Yeah.
It will be longer, so it will take more. But if you say, okay, tonight we are writing the song about I don't know, the fight between Mao Zedong and Bipolegians.
Yeah, what I want to say is that we were going that way in any case, because even if we want to make a whole song, we have, of course, to split the parts. Okay, tonight we will cover the part of the fight or whatever.
But it
Because
cannot be like 2 minutes. Like, I mean, if you're doing one song, then
Yes.
no, we have 6 parts, so
yeah,
it
of course,
will be like 2 or 3
it gets longer. But talking about the
break more.
yeah, but you have to talk with the people in any case separately, even if you make a smaller or a
You can
larger
split, but
song.
it will be, instead of one topic, you will make maybe 2 or 3 in one night. If
Yeah.
they're shorter, but yeah, it doesn't in some ways it's similar.
However, yeah. Okay. Actually, there is some people that are saying that they want to make a song, just a song, metal ballad of 10 minutes. Maybe it's the weirdest idea ever in the world.
So I think what this guy said is that it can be too long for a concept album, which in a way it might be true, but I think it's more when you think of a concept album, then you think about the different songs, you should think about the jokes that end up in each song, because the story might be stupid and boring, which I agree to some extent, but then if we manage to squeeze in every song like some jokes, then it can be a very good concept album, because it depends on the lyrics that you end up and the music, of course, of each song.
Yeah.
Of course, if you just say the story like this, it's stupid. But if you think about every story, more or less, most of the stories, you can say, oh, there are some guys that go and they need to throw some ring into some fire. Yes, it's more, then there are details. I mean, it's a good point, but I don't know.
We'll think at we should have a poll.
We will, yeah, we'll make a poll on Instagram, I think, the next days.
Yeah, we have also to think about
Because
it.
we don't have a concept album in our discography so far, so we can make something else.
That would be great.
It's
but,
good for like just so you know, we're
Maybe
like during
that's
this,
the best story for a concept album.
I think it's a very good story. We can make better stories.
I agree. Still better than Twilight.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
right.
we can make a recap of the story.
Yeah, but I was just saying, I wanted just to say something.
Yeah.
Wait. No, sorry, I'm fine. Yeah, I got wrong on one thing. Okay, the recap is this. Actually, the story starts when the socks got together in the washing machine. So they got washed, and then they go. I don't know how to say come cazzo si dice stendino. On the
You can
on
just
the
say
clothes
they hang
hanger.
in the sun, then they hang
On the
them
hanger.
outside.
They hang on the sun. Okay. At that point arrives the evil Breathery that kidnaps the girl that is the sock named Socahontas to take her in her closet, the castle, let's say.
Yes.
because she wants to eat her, right? To have eternal youth, right? Something like that.
Okay.
She is evil, and she did this kind of shit to many other socks in the history. And we will discover it because she is evil and she will be forever young. Okay. After that, the poor Bob Sock goes in desperation, but in the end he meets Taiwan.
Point.
Okay, that's
Taiwan,
cool.
yes, the wise one.
We can say at some point, I don't know, Bilbo Leggins and I don't know, they are is the brother of.
But actually, Taiwan and Mao Zedong are
His
Brothers,
brother.
they're brothers or whatever. But if we say, oh look, Mao Zedong is the brother of Taiwan, nobody cares because it's.
No, but you can make if you make Bilbo Leggins the brother of Mao Zedong, then it's fine because they die together.
Oh, that could be a good idea. But
Yes,
the basic
more,
idea
more,
was
more.
that Taiwan used to be a friend or related in some way to Mao Zedong and then became good. That's what we were thinking about. So maybe it could be better if Taiwan is the brother.
But then I think it should die with it shouldn't be the.
They should die together.
We can think
Okay,
about it.
it's the cousin. you can have a large family.
Second degree cousin.
See, so Taiwan is the cousin of Mao Zedong, and Bob Sock meets Taiwan, and Taiwan explains all the story that if he wants to save Pocahontas, he has to go to the closet, he has to take the needle to kill the evil brethren, and moreover, Taiwan explains to Bob Sock that this night Pocahontas will be killed by the brethren because she will bet her to take eternal young. So after this one, Bob Sock meets Mao Zedong and falls in the trap and goes in the shoe stack or whatever, where he has to fight against Boba Fett. And then inside Boba Fett he meets Bilbo Leggins. They got friend and kill Boba Fett just by with a flavor, okay, in some way that I don't remember right now, but they will. So
It perfume.
Giunto.
sorry, Poto?
Choking it with perfume.
Choking. Ok, esatto. Sì, esatto. Yeah, exactly.
The only Italian sentence in the song.
Yeah, write it on the private chat. Otherwise, we forget it, guys. So I was saying that they choke Boba Fett with the flavor, with the parfum.
No, they get out of Boba Fett somehow.
Yes.
They don't
Choke him with the perfume and make him burping, just like
We find some way. We need to.
The way
That doesn't make
the
too much
smoke.
sense. We need to find some way.
Yeah, but that was quite good. So
But
Let's
how do
write
you
it.
find the perfume there? I don't know.
no, he's perfumed because he's been washed.
Yeah, but no, but then it doesn't make sense because it's used to get. If you throw the socks into Boba Fett, then it's used to getting also clean socks.
But Boba Fett is an unused shoe.
But
It
Boba
just is
Fett is a very marcha shoes.
No, we said something different. We said that the perfume of Bob Sock was waking up, was helping recover Bilbo Leggins because Bilbo Leggins was very tired, so he was choking because of Boba Fett.
Ah,
yes,
So
yes.
that
yes.
was the way that it was helping. And then once like Bilbo Leggins recovered, they find a way together to get out because they cooperate.
Okay.
Okay.
uh,
Yes, with the fucking stuff of the power of and so on. Okay.
Okay, with the power of.
Their friendship and
Yeah. Okay.
Like they might
Yeah.
find some mechanical way, I don't know, maybe to untie the shoe or to open the shoe or to do something like that. Or
Okay.
just they can, yeah.
Yeah, they just go out. So they get out and then they
maybe
go.
Baba is suggesting,
I didn't hear
maybe
anything.
by it being a rotten shoe, they can find a hole
A hole.
in the bottom of it.
That could be a way.
A hole.
Yeah, that could be an idea. Let's think about it. Let's just finish the
Yeah,
recap
okay.
and then we
Never
fill in
mind.
the details. Okay, so they get out of Boba Fett and they go to find the needle in the secret cave. The only part that is missing is that how do they know where is the cave of the needle?
No, because maybe Bilbo Leggins knows, or they Bilbo
Bilbo
Leggins
Leggins knows everything.
Right.
Okay, so they go to the cave and there they meet Jabba the Hat that makes the Indovinello,
Riddle.
The riddle.
the riddle. So they win the riddle and they get inside and find the needle with the riddle. And then they go to the closet, fighting in the end the Breathery. They go there and they find together Mount Zedong and Breathery. As the first thing, Bilbo blocks Mount Zedong, and then they start fighting. But since the Breathery is hanging, the sock could not kill her. So in the end, the sock get helped by Bilbo because stretching makes the sock fly and open the bra. So the bra opens and falls to the ground and dies. And in this way, Sochantas is finally free. We got it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So,
Fuck.
are you satisfied with the
Are we
story?
satisfied?
Let us know. Just give us some feedback because I think. Okay. Wait. Yeah, no, there must be some. There will be something like this, but this will be just one track, like about the whole process of washing. It's like the opening track. It will be like the overture in this concept album, like Dream Theater's album. So
Tolkien would be proud.
okay, so if you like the story, this is the first step. I think we can close it here for tonight.
Yeah.
We got enough.
Yes.
I think. I mean, we will. The next weeks we'll be making some posts on Instagram about if you. I mean, about if you like the idea of a concept album and stuff like that, and then we can proceed like writing either a song by song or just a bunch of pieces of the song if we end up coming with just one long track instead of a concept album. So we will see. Anyway, so thanks a lot for joining us. It was a real
Thanks.
pleasure.
Guys, you made it. This story came out thanks to your suggestions, and I would say it's wonderful. It's really, I mean, it's great. I didn't expect that, depending on how it went with the Italian titles. But thanks a lot, guys.
Your help has been useful.
I'm surprised. Great.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the first time that we do a live in English. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you understood it pretty much everything we wanted to say. And so that's it. I think we
Great.
can greet also. Let's greet also the people that will watch this video later on. There will be some. I hope someone will watch the whole process in the future and say, "Oh, look, this is how people make history. This is how people write great tracks."
Yeah, this is how people make histories.
We are making histories. Exactly. We are making history and history. This is like how to write music. So
Yeah.
it's going to be.
Yeah, even we didn't put
It's a
any
witness
notes.
for the
but-
future.
In a very silly way.
Just imagine you had this film for Bohemian Rhapsody or for other historic tracks. Like, how did they come up with those things?
Exactly.
Just to run.
Is this
to
just
mention-
breathery?
Exactly.
caught in a closet. Well, oh well, I'm stopping it. Great. So thanks everybody.
I don't think it was 90% Italian over there. Just look around. There was a lot of people. Anyway,
Great.
bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Cheers.
Bye, guys.
It was good. Bye. Good night.
Bye bye.